knock them off course. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Utah State Aggies, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will get the first possession of the game. Talk about a dynamic duo in the passing game. We certainly have that in this one. They challenge defenses at every level, Jesse.
And this is arguably the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in the entire nation. And David, I feel like every week defenses try to come up with plans to stop these two. No one's been able to do it yet. They get their passes completed. They throw touchdowns. And right now, this is a massive challenge for this defense today.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great receivers in the country that don't have the great trigger man. But he's got both, so they can attack the whole field. He can get it a multitude of ways. Like, these are two superstars at the top of their game.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Coming out with it, it's Rivers. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Fresno State's offense will go to work for the first time. Looking for a gap, it's Scott. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Escapes the sack. Ball is free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Utah State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10. Fresno State, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. first play of the drive comes from the 22. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense when you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to pass on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Looking for space. It's Scott. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Taylor. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And they'll kick it from the left side. A 44-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, what a move. Still making moves. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Zings it complete to the right. No, he got loose. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This Utah State offense has it going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Rivers. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Holds it in. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line.
Touchdown, Aggies! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UNLV. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll try the left side. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Gives it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number, has confidence in himself, goes and gets the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Rivers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Bulldogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
He'll try to tack on one more. blitz the uprights. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it out fast. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll throw on 3rd and short. quick completion on the out. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Powers through the defender.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Marches ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 4 over UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Power football with the run. Turning it on. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rivers. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the draw. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where the goal line was. He wanted to get to it. He was fighting to get to it.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's complete on the right side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Avoids pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle, and there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Give to the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got his man. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On the option. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Snap to the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got room. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Pushes toward the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference battle of note. Boise State was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.